up with a meeting with the Fair Marduk here, I would like to follow up with you in regards to the
Eliza,
conversation we had at Bolingbroke yesterday.
Why did you accept OTT?
Ah, yes.
What the happened?
From what I understood, from the tone of your voice, I think I may have misunderstood what you mentioned the other day. It seemed as though you were split in regards to the possibility of accepting him. I had an interview with him. Myself and Andy was there as an alternative perspective. He spoke very movingly, and
What the does Andy's opinion matter on any application?
She is a therapist, so I was looking for another alternative perspective in regards to that. I know that there were hesitancies in regards to accepting him, potentially. I took that since it was not an outright no, this would be my opportunity to give him an outright answer, at least. And after speaking with him and sort of poking and prodding him a little bit, I took the executive decision, and I know perhaps you may be seeing it as rather risky right now. I see
Rather risky. Rather risky.
Well, I do see it as a good decision, as it is an excellent exemplifier of what we are hoping to stand for here. And if it proves that it was a terrible decision, then I suppose my regency and perhaps my suitability here is staked upon it.
Eliza, this man speaks the snake tongue. Anything comes out of his mouth, and I know I'm not supposed to be using the past against people, but there's certain people. He knows how to charm people. A lot of people have fell for it in many gangs, groups, companies.
I'm going to say something very bold here. And I hope you know I say it sincerely and not as an intentional act of saying go f yourself to anybody, but half the people here are very much of that same caliber.
No.
And it would be blind to not recognize that.
Not to the level of OTT.
He went runes follows him everywhere. It's not
He's
like
very good. You need to understand, he's very good. He's probably the best here. Maybe even better than Rouge, which is insane to say.
Yes.
Like, he's very good.
Well, isn't it better that we are the ones that have the hand on the barrel and trigger?
No, because the minute you piss him off, he's gonna wrap around New Babylon like a anaconda, and he's gonna squeeze. He's gonna squeeze. He's gonna
We're
squeeze.
not gonna let that happen now, are we?
No, because I'm kicking him out today.
Lang, I do beseech you. I ask that you trust my intentions, at least with this particular move.
Oh, why is she doing this to me?
Babylon is young and fragile. Oh, it takes a guy like him to ruin it.
If it only takes one man to ruin New Babylon,
Anaconda.
then we have exceedingly shattered and fragile foundations then.
Anaconda. He's an anaconda. Why are you batting so hard for OTT? Like, what did he tell you? Like, I'm curious. Like, why are you batting so hard for this guy? Like, something must have happened that that has gotten you, to bat for the guy, right?
I'll have to say simply the idea of anyone wishing to seek a second chance and seek an opportunity to live a different lifestyle. That is one particular strike in his favor, I would say. Secondly, upon pressing him, talking to him about his weaknesses, what he is hoping to change, his mindset in regards to why he comes here. I will admit, I was quite moved by his speech. And I'd like to think I am someone of discerning mind, most of the time. I did not realize it would cause this much frustration. However, I think this has more potential to be a net good. And what's the worst that happens? He leaves.
Oh no, you don't want to know what the worst that can happen. It's probably better you don't know.
I suppose it is better that I do know, since it is better that I be armed with knowledge than walk about with vague platitudes circling
You don't
want
to see the wrath of the king, and I ain't talking about me.
There is a reason why everywhere this man went, there's runes that followed him. Nothing. I can't remember one thing that he stood on that lasted forever, and we can look back and say his legacy. Every outsider we welcome could shape the future of New Babylon.
This is true. I say that we need someone with his present energy, an engaging personality. Far too many people are soft-spoken here. I will be very plain with that. Now, do we want people who will actively cause chaos and actively push against everything that is said? No, because that is not productive. But we do need people with passion, yes?
He doesn't have passion. He's got the snake tongue.
Not only that, he's been gone for many years, and now he shows up. What if he's a faceless asset too? A spy?
I'll have to say it's very difficult to bank on what ifs when we already have that actively happening here.
Yes. Now we have Edgar trying to quietly usurp New Babylon. And we just paired him with Littlefinger. Okay, just give me 2 minutes. I gotta speak to Sam. Just 2 minutes. I can't. I know, but I can't overturn her if she's gonna fucking stand on business, brother. She's a regent. This is fucked. Like, this is absolutely fucked.
We have invited destruction to our doorstep. He will.
We need to kill him and make it look like an accident.
That's what I'm. Hey, now you're on my plan.
And that plan is back on the fucking table.
The Thieves Guild will take care of it, brother.
We need to take this motherfucker the fuck out. Like, we need to take him out today. It has to be done today. I can't overturn Eliza if she's gonna stand on business for this guy.
She fell for his saying, for his charm, whatever it may be.
Unless she fell for it, just as everybody else did, and it's not good.
That's the problem. That's the problem she's not realizing. Is this guy will galvanize and divide Babylon, and this plan will turn to fucking ashes.
Get the job done. Poison this motherfucker and get him killed. All right, Eliza. I'm gonna be straight. I would love to absolutely overturn this call, and I think you've made an absolutely horrendous one. But at this point, it is what it is. If you're gonna stand on business for OTT, then you get ready to be prepared to deal with everything that comes with the guy. But I like to think that, I told you before, I'm not gonna try to get involved in many of the people you onboard, but the ones that I do for a very specific reason. There's a reason why I was 50-50 on this guy. And I do not think it's going to bode well at all for New Babylon. You will see for yourself sooner rather than later. He's worse than any motherfucker here when he's on a warpath. Makes us all look like fucking children, including Edgar.
Then I shall accept the responsibility should things turn south then.
No, it will turn south. Not if things will turn south. I'm telling you, it will. It will happen. This will happen.
Your neck for a man who will betray his own shadow to save his own skin.
That's right.
Then, just so I understand the thought process here, why was it a 50-50 and not an outright no if this is how you feel?
Just wanted to see the kind of man he was, to see what he would do in his free time. Like Sab said, the guy was gone for years. You have no idea who he is anymore. There is a small chance, right, where the guy truly did change. I wanted to see how he would react being stalled out. I wanted to see what his attitude would be around the city, what we would hear, what sort of whispers he'd be getting up into. But unfortunately now we'll never find out.
From what I know, up until this moment before he was onboarded to some degree, when he was in limbo, he was actively giving us information about potential
but anybody could do that.
Interlopers, and that is true. Anybody could, but very few do.
No, what I'm saying is, if you want to appear a certain way, the first thing you do is you go feed info to make it look good. I'm telling you, you will see. You will see for yourself.
Do you trust my opinion or not?
I trust your opinion, but I would have loved if you trusted mine, you know?
And I do. And I took your 50-50 as unsurety, as potential, left unexplored. And if I truly misunderstood that, I do apologize, however. I stand by the decision I made, and any consequences that may come out of it do lie upon my shoulders.
All right. So we'll see what happens.
I understand the responsibility that this position gives me. And if it lessens my work, my stalwartness, or even my intentions in your eyes, that is unfortunate. Hopefully, I will be able to prove such in the future.
Well, we'll see what happens.
I appreciate your thoughts. I will keep them in mind.
Thank you, Eliza.
Indeed.
Shit is about to get messy around here, boy.
I mean, the thing is, I can't. If she's gonna stand like that passionately on business, I can't overturn her. I can't. It won't be well.
To more trouble, it's gonna truly lead to our destruction being, expedited in ways.
Well, I just can't have an Edgar like 2.0, right? Or where, Edgar came crying, oh, you didn't let me do anything, this, that, and that. I just can't deal with that shit. I'd rather put up with OTT than deal with that. Not to say that Eliza would do that, but
I think she needs to fall on the sword if anything happens to OTT. That must be the only fair thing. If she wants to stick up,
I don't think she should because she doesn't know the motherfucker, brother. She don't know her like we know her.
Like I don't want to question her wisdom, but if I must speak plain, the guy is destruction. He will not lead Babylon to glory but ashes. And that is my
she's not wrong with the chance that there's a small chance that he changed. But the first thing I see when I see OTTs, he's wearing that fucking crown he always wear.
Exactly. That's not a good look.
That is not a good look.
If you're trying to be men among men and women in here, you must look, as an equal, not as a king coming in here to try to be part of Babylon and wants to be treated as such. I don't know. It was not a good look for me.
I don't like that she took that as us not trusting her judgment, though, because this got nothing to do with trust. We just know the guy very, very well. I mean,
Right,
brother,
also
like,
being on the
what
same
do you
page,
think?
too.
What do you think Tony gonna think when he come back to town and find out we fucking accepted OTT and denied his ass, brother?
Crazy, huh?
Motherfucker gonna lose his shit.
Crazy.